Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everyone. High school football tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. Tonight here in East Grand Forks, home of the Polk County West Thunder, we get you set for the Polk County West Thunder hosting the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds in Week 6 action tonight in high school football. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Thanks to all of our sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Tommy Hodak will be joining me here. He's my broadcast partner for tonight. We thank you for tuning in here for the evening. This is our Waubun's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. Whether it's plumbing and heating issues, they can help you out. Dial 218-983-3611. Proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It's Waubun's Plumbing and Heating. And Main Street Station in Delhi, a fertile Main Street Station in Delhi. They've got hot stuff foods. They've got C-store items, gas at the pump, and so much more. It's Main Street Station in Delhi, fertile. Here in our pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Thunder. That's Darren Bicklem. We'll talk to the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr. Have a chance to chat about our keys to the game. We'll have your starting lineups, and of course, we'll have the opening kickoff for tonight. We're ready. It is week number 6 in the high school football season. It's a good one. Polk County West at home hosting Mahnomen Waubun. We'll take our first time out. We'll come back. We'll hear from Darren Bicklem. He's the head coach of the Thunder as we get things rolling tonight. High school football on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090. When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Pre-game show continuing here. We're going to send it down to the field. Tommy Hodak is joined by the head coach of the Polk County West Thunder, Darren Bicklem.
All right, joined here with the head coach of the Polk County West Thunder, Darren Bicklem. Darren, coming into beginning of October, who would have thunk that we've been visiting in shorts and T-shirts on the sidelines here, entering into Week 6 already. It's been going fast this fall. And team coming in a little banged up here. Your thoughts, I guess, on a matchup tonight against Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds?
It's like always, it's a big task in front of us, and it doesn't help being banged up like we are. But we told the boys for the game, just battle. Try to win each play and go from there and do your job, and and let the cards fall where they fall.
Being banged up a little bit and obviously trying to move some guys around, what were some of the focal points this week in practice?
Just being on the same page. It's hard. I think week one's the only time we've had a line that's been together, so we've been, teaching, reteaching, instead of moving forward sometimes and moving new guys in here and there. And, it's been 2 or 3 guys here or there banged up. So I think our continuity is the biggest thing for us up front. And, and we, you got the cards, you got to play them. And, so hopefully tonight we can get them all on the same page.
No, that sounds good. Keys for tonight for success.
Well, we just got to tackle, that's a lot of hard running backs over there, and they get off the ball. So we just got to tackle, and we got to be assignment sound, and hopefully we can get a turnover here or there, and obviously finish a drive would be nice.
Well, I sure appreciate the time you took with us here before the game, and wish you the best of luck there, Coach.
All right, thank you much.
All right, back to you, Sean.
Darren Bicklem, head coach of the Polk County West Thunder, joining us here in our pregame show. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from John Clark Jr. He's the head coach of the Thunderbirds. Waubun's Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station in Delhi. Pregame show, it's the Thunderbirds and the Thunder tonight. It's on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. Brigham Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Brigham Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Brigham Super Value of Mahnomen.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge-Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
John Clark Jr. is the head coach of the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us before match against Polk County West. Rays on the road tonight. The Thunder, usually kind of a great matchup. You guys have always had some classics here with Bicklam's gang. What do you know? What do you expect here tonight?
Yeah, we expect a very hard-fought high school football game. Like you said, in the past, we've had some real slobber knockers, Sean, and it's went right down to the wire. I think overtime a couple times, and so yeah, I mean. The hot weather might be a factor tonight, though. It's crazy hot, so we're excited and looking forward to a hard game.
How was the week of preparation for your guys?
You know, we tried to tone it down a little bit. We had a pretty intense week last week and very physical game, so we kind of wanted to give our bodies and minds a little bit of a rest. So that can always backfire at times too. So we did our preparation like we should. So hopefully we're ready to be physical again tonight.
Coming off of a physical game like last week, how's the health? Everybody good to go tonight?
Yeah, we are in actually pretty good shape. We have some younger kids that are dinged up a little bit, but our older group is in really good shape.
What as far as the areas now that you've got to get better at here with just a couple weeks left in the regular season?
You know, we've talked about little things. Offensively, too many penalties right now, silly penalties. So we need to clean that up. And we still miss some assignments from here to there. So, you know, we're looking for those not having any negative plays where we're going backwards. So defensively, just playing our positions better and not being too aggressive and not being too passive, finding that happy medium. So just every little area.
Keys tonight, what are you going to do to win?
As always, you know, win the line of scrimmage with our offensive and defensive line, and take care of the football and make plays when we need to.
Rays, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck.
All righty, thank you, Sean.
That is John Clark Jr. He's the head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, it'll be time to talk keys to the game. Keys to the game will be brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. That comes your way next. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and Main Street Station in Deli. A fertile pregame show will continue right after this.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Are you confident in your financial future? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We help you create a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's saving for retirement, funding education, or building wealth. It's not just about numbers, it's about your life. Let's work together to build a strategy that grows with you. Call today for a complimentary consultation. 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Time now for our keys to the game. The keys of the game brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Whether it's chiropractic, acupuncture, wave therapy, nutritional supplements, hydro massage, Dr. Gabe, he offers it all. He's right at the stoplights. You can stop in or call for an appointment, 218-435-6186. Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Keys tonight for the Thunderbirds. Clean up the penalties. They were penalty stricken last Friday night against Red Lake County. They need to clean up those mistakes and make sure that they play a clean football game. I think also just getting out to a quick start, letting their offensive line go to work here tonight will be a big thing for the Thunderbirds. They have to get it done in the trenches. On the defensive side, read your keys, stay at home, and play sound, disciplined defense. And then on the special team side, you know what? Field position, always a big thing. For Polk County West, they're playing with a kind of a more of a beat-up roster here. They're on their third-string quarterback. So, you know, I think a big thing for the Thunder, it's going to be coming down to just coming out and playing hard and trying to play mistake-free football, getting used to where you're at on the football field. And you know what? Limiting the big plays from the Thunderbirds on the defensive side. If you can limit those big plays, that's going to be a big thing. They need to come out here and just keep their offense on the field, not allow the Thunderbirds offense onto the field. Those are your keys to the game. The keys tonight brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. It's chiropractic, it's acupuncture, wave therapy, hydro massage, nutritional supplements. Talk to Dr. Gabe, 218-435-6186. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, we'll be set for our starting lineups. Lineups on the way. It's the pregame show brought to you by Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and Main Street Station, Deli and Fertile. It is the Polk County West Thunder hosting the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money. That's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Let's get in now to our starting lineups. The starting lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza with 2 locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. They are more than just pizza, offering all of your favorites along with pastas. They have dessert pizzas. They have it all. You can check it out. West Main Pizza. They're more than just pizza with locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Your lineup first for the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. Starting up front for the Thunderbirds tonight, a freshman number 50, Dylan McMullen. A senior number 51, Hudson MacArthur. A junior number 58, Caden Bartness. A senior number 62, Colton Stock. And a senior number 67, Tatum Bement. Playing the tight end spot, a senior number 86, Ethan Jackson. Wide receiver tonight for the Thunderbirds is a junior number 5, Gavin MacArthur. Playing in the backfield at a wing spot is a senior number 4, Tanner Steck. The other wing is a junior number 13, Zach Zimma. The fullback tonight for the Thunderbirds, a senior number 33, Brody Lutka. Quarterbacking the Thunderbirds tonight is a senior number 12, Blake McMullen. The Thunderbirds are coached by John Clark Jr. Assistant coaches are Todd Johnson, Bob Larson, Steve McMullen, John Starkey, Vise Bevins, Josh Kemper, and Brian Haverkamp. They're wearing their away whites tonight, the teal and black trim, teal and black numbers and letters. Thunderbirds coming to the record of 5-0. Now the lineup for the Polk County West Thunder tonight. Starting for the Thunder on that offensive line, a sophomore number 64, Dustin Carl. A senior number 62, Jack Kraus. A senior number 60, Isaac Edwards. A senior number 56, Parker Burnoff. And a junior number 54, Alex Reitmeyer. Starting at a tight end spot, a sophomore number 71, Skylar Berg. Other tight end is a sophomore number 20, Tristan Schwartz. Starting at a wide receiver is a senior number 3, Reese Eckert. Running backs tonight, one back is a junior number 24, Jace Model. Another running back is a senior number 14, Ty Torrance. The other back is a junior number 10, Jacer Davis. Quarterbacking the Thunder tonight is a junior number 5, Micah Zavarol. The Thunder are coached by Darren Bicklum. Assistant coaches are Jake Seeley, Tony Schrader, and Guy Finstrom. They wear the black jerseys, the white trim, the purple trim, the white numbers and letters. The Thunder coming to the record of 2-3 on the season. That's your starting lineups tonight. Your lineups, they're brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza, with locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. All of your favorites, of course, a good meal always waiting for you at West Main Pizza of Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, we're getting close. Kickoff right around the corner. It's the Thunder. It's the Thunderbirds. It's high school football. Week 6 tonight. It's on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen. The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School Store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. UVB amazing, with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. UVB adventurous. UVB the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsing and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun Ogama White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun Ogama White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun Ogama White Earth School District.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Man, good evening, everyone. It is high school football tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com here in East Grand Forks. Thanks to all the sponsors. Of course, we appreciate everything they do for us. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear during the game here today. Tommy Hodak down on the sideline. I'm Sean Bierk up in the booth. We're ready for week number 6 in the high school football season. Tommy, it's a beautiful night. Tell you what, you're not going to find many nights where it's 80-some degrees to begin October.
No, that's for sure, Sean. It's hotter than a $2 pistol out here down on the turf, and sun is beating down. I can't believe what it would be like up in that non-air-conditioned press box that you're in.
There's not much airflow, I'll tell you that much here tonight as we get you set. Our opening kickoff tonight is brought to you by Gordon Construction. They are a Native American-owned construction company providing quality construction services to the entire area. It is Gordon Construction, and the opening kickoff here tonight as the Polk County West Thunder will be kicking off to begin the game. Mahnomen Waubun will be receiving as Tanner Steck waits back at around his 9-10 yard line, and we will be ready to go tonight here in the matchup. Thunderbirds are 5-0 on the season. The Thunder coming at 2-3. So doing the kicking for Polk County West will be Skylar Berg. He is wearing number 30 tonight as Coach Darren Bicklum had him marked down as number 71, but he is wearing number 30. So Skylar Berg will kick it away, and we'll be ready to go. Steck waiting back at the 10-yard line, and we will get underway. Here is the kick, and it's a dandy. This one is going to go back over the head, and now it's picked up by Steck about his 7-yard line. Here comes Tanner Steck looking for room, makes one miss, and can't make the next one miss. He's down at the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, nice coverage there by the Thunder as number 62, Jack Kraus there with the tackle. And Thunderbirds will be starting deep in their territory at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds as they bring the offense out here. First look at the Thunderbird offense coming off a nice win last week, 21-6 over the Red Lake County Rebels. Blake McMullen, the senior quarterback, will lead them up here to be 1st and 10 as we're just underway. 2 wings with Steck and Zima. 1 back is Brody Lutka. McMullen will look it over. 1st and 10. Almost got the Thunder to jump there a little bit. Now McMullen will stand a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Tanner Steck on a little right wing around. He made one miss, made another miss, but the third guy was just too much, and it'll be down at the 21-yard line. No gain there for Tanner Steck.
Jace Model there for the Thunder, able to wrap him up. And as you said, a lot of push there from the defensive line of the Thunder, just getting right in the grill of the offensive line of the Thunderbirds. So 2nd and 10 here for the Thunderbirds.
11:25 just underway here. High school football tonight in East Grand, home of the Polk County West Thunder. This time Gavin MacArthur wide to the right side. They're going to spread a man wide left, split backs. And this is a handoff. Brody Lutka is going to rumble his way out to the 25-yard line, and Lutka will have a gain of 4, brings up a 3rd down for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, that time a Model along with Eckert putting on the boom there as Lutka able to get up to the 25-yard line. But already we're setting tones here, Sean, with some hard hitting. And in the past, we've seen a lot of physicality between these two programs.
Absolutely. Almost a rivalry type feel to this matchup as they've played each other many, many times, not only right, but postseason as well, some classic matchups. Zima going wide right. They'll send MacArthur left, split backs with Steck and Lutka. 3rd down and 5. Handoff goes to Steck, and he is going to be stood up right on that left side. He maybe made it out to the 26-yard line, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
Boy, Alex Reitmeyer for the Thunder there, just coming in with the charge, leading the defense. And what a huge stop there for the Thunder in this opening drive for the Thunderbirds. 4th and long now the Thunderbirds are faced.
4th down and about 5. It's a long 5 at that. 10:04 to go first quarter, and they're going to go for it with the ball marked at the 26. Lutka is the lone back as they'll stay with Steck and Zim at the wings. MacArthur left. 4th down for the Thunderbirds. Here is a McMullen keeper, runs to the left. McMullen's going to be tripped up. He, I believe, will have enough for the 1st down. He needed 6, and he picked up about 8 out across the 30, so that'll move the chains.
Yeah, just using that old go-to play that normally works very well for the Thunderbirds as quarterback keep there around the far right side end. Liam Larson for the Thunder able to upend him there, but not before the chains are moved for the Thunderbirds.
Ball is marked out at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. McMullen will send receiver right, receiver left. Steck and Lutka are the split backs. And this is straight handoff to Tanner Steck, and that one is read well, and it's a gain of 1 out to the 34. And credit to the Thunder defense. They've done their homework on what Mahnomen Waubun likes to do offensively.
Oh, you could say that again, Sean, there. Chase Model there. Making a point early to get in on this defensive side here, and I think the Thunderbirds are going to try to get something going here with a timeout and reconvene.
Timeout on the field brought to you by Gordon Construction, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 9:09 to play. First quarter, we are scoreless.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
So the Polk County West Thunder's defense stepping up here early on in this one as the Thunderbirds faced with a 2nd down and 9. 9:09 to go. First quarter, we're scoreless. McMullen to the line. Zima and Steck are the wings. And this is a Blake McMullen keeper, straight ahead running out across the 35 out to about the 38-yard line. He'll pick up about 4 yards, brings up a 3rd down, call it 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, McMullen just following his center there. Bartness right up the center. And, boy, I tell you what, big chunky yardage there that they're able to gain, but still left with a 3rd and long.
3rd and long, 3rd down and 5. Ball is at the 38-yard line. McMullen under center. Lutka is the lone back. And this is a McMullen keeper running to his right. Stiff arms 1. He's out across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. He'll pick up about 4 yards, and he'll leave him about a yard shot. It'll be 4th and 1.
Micah Zavral playing the third-string quarterback tonight defensively, able to bring down McMullen. And now 4th and 1 for the Thunderbirds. Another big-time play here for both teams.
So the second chance here in this first quarter, this first drive where the Thunderbirds have been faced with a 4th down. They'll send Gavin MacArthur wide to the right side, and they'll have split backs. Lutka's the lone back. McMullen keeps it himself, runs off that right side. He'll have yardage just shy of the 45. He'll pick up 2. That'll move the chains for the Thunderbirds. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, Liam Larson there for the Thunder, able to get underneath McMullen. McMullen plunging forward, able to get enough just to move the chains.
7:45 to go. First quarter of action tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota, and yourliveevent.com. Lutka the lone back. They go back to a double wing again. MacArthur wide right, 1st and 10. And this is a handoff to Brody Lutka. Lutka's got room. Slides out to the left side. Here comes Brody Lutka at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Brody Lutka on the way. 56 yards for a score.
Yeah, that time there, defense definitely keying in on McMullen as about 4 plays in a row there. It was handed out, or he just kept it. And this time, Brody Lutka breaks one deep and puts some points on the board early here for the Thunderbirds.
So that makes it 6-0 here as the Thunderbirds get the score at 7:22, and they'll set up and go for the PAT. A 56-yard run for Brody Lutka. Zima to hold, Steck to kick. Steck booms this one through, and it is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds get on the board here. 7:22 first quarter. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West 7-0.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Well, the Thunderbirds on the board, 7:22. Brody Lutka, 56-yard touchdown run, a 79-yard drive, 9 plays. The PAT good on a Steck kick. It's 7-0 Thunderbirds. Back deep to return this kick for Polk County West. They'll send back Reese Eckert. Tanner Steck will kick it away for the Thunderbirds. So Zimmel will get it set up, or actually Steck rather, to kick it away. And Steck's kick is bobbled along the ground. It'll be picked up in the wedge. It's picked up by Tristan Schwartz. Schwartz going to fall on it right away. And it'll be 1st and 10 here for Polk County West.
Yeah, Polk County West there with Schwartz just grabbing that and maybe taking a step or two and just going down, trying to make sure that the ball is secure and that the offense has a chance here to make something happen. So we'll get to see the Thunder on their first offensive possession.
So Zavro will lead them up. They'll send Jacer Davis wide to the left side. Double wing set, one back. 1st and 10. Zavro will send man in motion. And this is a handoff straight ahead running. They gave it to Jace Model, and Model had nowhere to go. Stood up, no gain on the play for Model.
Yeah, Model there, not anywhere to go as we had Manny Johnson there flying in from that linebacker position. They're able to wrap him up.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10. 7:01 to play here. Opening quarter, 7-0. Thunderbirds leading on KRJM and yourliveevent.com. Again, they send wide left side. Jacer Davis. They'll stay with Model in the backfield split with 2 wings. Man in motion this time is Tyus Davis. And again, they hand off right side to Model. He got about forward progress out to about the 40-yard line, so it'll be good for a gain of 2. Brings up a 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, just trying that right side of the offensive line for the Thunder and able to get a couple of yards there before Colton Stock able to come up from his outside linebacker position, leading the charge for a whole wall of Thunderbirds making the stop. So 3rd and long now the Thunder are faced with.
Ball marked right at the 40-yard line. Davis to the left. Jacer Davis goes left. Tiaz Davis to the left at a wing. Along with Eckert, one back is Model, man in motion. And this is a handoff straight ahead running again to Model. Model's going to find yardage up near the 45-yard line, so he picks up 5, but he'll be well shy of the 1st down. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, Model doing a nice run there, just showing some toughness as he had MacArthur, he had Johnson, he had McMullen, as well as Steck, I think, out there wrapping him up and still able to plunge forward here. Now punting situation here for the Thunder.
Steck goes back deep. Davis is the punter. It's 4th down and 3. Good snap back. Punt is away. Good high booming punt. Steck's going to have a chance to return this. Here comes Tanner Steck. Makes one miss. Looking for a block. Made another man miss. Still on his feet is Tanner Steck. And then Steck going to dance his way up the sideline out to about the 39-yard line. And that is where the Thunderbirds will get their next offensive possession.
Yeah, nice return there for Steck as he gets to the left side, and immediately as he catches the ball, has a defender right in his face, able to sidestep him, get up that far sideline, get some yardage before he runs out of bounds. So nice return and good field position now here for the Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds leading 7-0 tonight. First quarter, 5:09 to play in this opening quarter. A warm Friday night. Definitely a warm one here as the Thunderbirds offense coming to the line. They're going to send MacArthur wide left. They come out with the 2 wings of Zima and Steck once again. McMullen under center. Lutka's the lone back. And McMullen, a little end around. They're going to give it to Zima. Zima makes a man miss, makes another miss. Still on his feet. He's out to midfield to the 50-yard line. Zima's got a gain of 12 yards, and that'll move the chains for 1st down.
Yeah, as a little shake and bake action there by Zima. Is able to get that inside handoff there, turning up that right side of the offensive line. Gets past the linebackers, makes a little spin move, and falls very close here to midfield.
4:52, first quarter, 7-0 Thunderbirds. MacArthur left, 2 wings. Lutka the lone back. McMullen's going to hand it. Nope, going to keep it himself right into his right. McMullen has almost close. He's into Thunder territory to the Thunder 40-yard line, and that'll be good for 10 yards. That should move the chains for a 1st down, and it does.
Yeah, McMullen just calling his own number there right up the middle. And boy, I tell you what, Skylar Berg was able to bring him down. Had he not, I tell you what, McMullen might still be running.
4:20 as the clock runs. First quarter, ball at the Thunder 40-yard line. McMullen will bring him up to the line. They go MacArthur to the right once again. Lutka stays in the backfield, that lone back set. They go double wing. McMullen will end around to Tanner Steck, made one miss, and he's able to carry another tackler inside the 35. Ball is loose, fallen on there. It looked like fallen on by Colton Stock. Be good for a gain of 5, and it'll be second down and 5.
Boy, yeah, that right side of the Thunder defense, very good at pursuing, and that time getting into Steck actually kind of bumped him off momentum there as he come around still in the backfield. And got an arm in there, able to punch it out. And as you said, Stock able to recover it, luckily for the Thunderbirds.
7-0, Thunderbirds leading tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. They're going to spread Zima left, MacArthur right, split backs. Handoff goes to Brody Lucka, breaks a tackle, got a block out there, now lowers his shoulder. He's out to the inside the 30 to about the 35-yard or 25-yard line. Good for a gain of 10, and that will move the chains once again.
Yeah, Brody Lucka just running hard on that right side. They're able to find a hole, cuts back, and ends up running into, once again, Skylar Berg. They're making a play for the Thunder.
Ball is right at the 25-yard line with 3:05 to go. First quarter, 7-0. Thunderbirds have the football, and they're driving. Up to the line they come. MacArthur will spread to the left side. They go back to a double wing set, going bouncing between split backs and double back. Or a double wing, rather. Lutka, the lone back this time. McMullen going to throw this one under pressure, and down goes McMullen back at the 35-yard line. And boy, a great job up front by the Thunder defensive line. Looked like it was Dustin Carl. It's a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, Jace Model actually there on that tackle, boy. What a push and pressure, as you said there, from the Thunder. And boy, I tell you what, Sean, they're trying to set the tone early. You know, you look at just the hype on the sideline prior to the game. These boys look jacked up here for tonight. So they certainly have shown that in their first first defensive stint here. But once again, putting a little bit more pressure on the Thunderbirds.
Ball is way back at the 35. It's second down and 20. They're going to throw a swing pass, and that's going to be dropped. I don't know if it was tipped at the line. Maybe it was Dustin Carl out there, got his hands up and maybe got a tip on it. Makes it third down and 20 as the pass falls incomplete.
That he did, Sean. Carl there able to get that left hand up and got it just nicked it, and ball kind of took a nosedive there into the turf and incomplete. So now a very, very long third down for the Thunderbirds.
Ball remains at the 35. There's 1:58 to go here in the first quarter. They're going to spread wide left, McMullen and MacArthur. Zima will come in at the quarterback spot, almost like a wildcat formation. He's in the gun. And here is Zima, cuts it upfield. Zach Zima trying to use some speed. He doesn't have much there, picks up 2 yards. And Zima was gobbled up, and boy, that Thunder defense doing a great job on that play.
Yeah, Liam Nielsen there. Liam Larson, excuse me, not the actor, sorry, able to get in there and tackle Zima, who is a speedster. Tried to shake and bake him away, but Larson just making a big play, and now Thunderbirds are left with a decision here.
Fourth down and about 18. Really not a punting spot. This is a fourth down yardage with 1:18 to go in this opening quarter. 7-0 Thunderbirds leading. McMullen will direct traffic. Maybe looks a little out of sort here. McMullen under center. McMullen back to pass. Looking, going to air this one out. Looking for a receiver. It's going to be picked off. No, it falls incomplete. Tanner Steck was up in the air. He was running with the defensive corner, Ty Torrance, and he knocked it away. It's an incompletion, and the Thunderbirds will turn it over on downs.
Boy, I tell you what, beautiful pass there by McMullen, but even greater coverage there by Torrance. Torrance just neck and neck there, hip to hip with Steck. and was able to turn. Steck also turning, both making a great play on the ball. Both had their hands on it, but a little bit of bobbling. The ball finally hit the turf, and a huge turnover, huge play here for this Polk County West Thunder.
And if you're the Thunder right now, you got a little momentum here with the way your defense is playing, so you got to get your offense rolling here with 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll spread Davis to the left side, Zavril under center. And we're going to have false start as Tiaz Davis on that left side started leaning forward. So it'll be a penalty. The first one of the game, a 5-yarder going against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that's tough to see, Sean. You know, as Coach Bicklum said before the game, you know, a lot of banged up kids, new kids coming in, and just trying to get everyone on the same page. And you just hate to see the momentum that you were just talking about be swung the opposite way just due to self-inflicted wounds like that.
So they'll move it 5 back. It'll be 1st and 15 back inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. Up to the line they come. Zavril will direct traffic. Model is the running back. Wing on the right side is Eckert. And this is a handoff, straight ahead running. They gave it to the first man through. I believe that was Model. Jace Model get a couple back. He picks up 3 yards.
Yeah, having a very good night, both offensively, defensively here so far this evening. And Manny Johnson for the Thunderbirds able to tackle him and gets, as you said, a few of those yards back, now faced with about a 2nd and 13.
33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Thunderbirds leading 7-0 tonight on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. Ball out on the 31 as Jacer Davis goes wide to the left side. Model is the lone back. They got Davis and Eckert as the wings. So under center goes Zavril. Zavril gonna roll back to pass. Zavril in trouble. Zavril drugged down by Blake McMullen. And he'll lose yardage all the way back to the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 10 yards. Brings up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, Zavril just trying to roll out of that pocket there, trying to get himself some space to look downfield. But Blake McMullen with that tall frame there, able to come off that defensive end and get back, wraps him up for a big loss.
That's the end of the first quarter. We'll go to the second quarter on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West tonight 7-0.
The telephone company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
So we start the second quarter. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West by a score of 7-0. Thunder have the ball after a sack. It brings up a 3rd down and 20 now for the Thunder. Ball is way back at their own 21-yard line. They're going to spread the offense out with Davis, and Eckert wide to the right side in a trips formation. Zavril goes in the gun. He's got Model alongside him. Zavril gets the snap back, drops back to pass, pressure coming, throws the out route, and that's going to be complete to Reese Eckert. And Eckert makes the catch. He'll be wrapped up and drug out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. It'll be gain of 3 yards on the pass completion.
Yeah, just a little out route there, and Zach Zima, Johnny on the spot, they're able to wrap him up and making sure that they contain any down yard yardage there and bring up 4th down punting situation here for the Thunder.
So going back to punt will be Jacer Davis. They'll send back Tanner Steck. Steck will receive. Actually, it's Ty Davis back to punt. And this punt is away. Good punt. This is going to hang up in the air and almost hit one of the Thunderbird players. Be able to dive out of the way. It'll be Thunderbird football. Good field position. They'll have it to the Polk County West 46-yard line.
Yeah, nice punt, but boy, I'll tell you what, even though it's hot out, Sean, a lot of wind here tonight, and boy, that punt was right into the wind and just kind of died. And luckily for Colton Stock from the Thunderbirds, he was able to dodge a bullet there and not touch him. So great field position for the Thunderbirds, and we'll see them start here on their third offensive possession.
Thunderbirds lead 7-0, 11:43 to go in the second quarter. Zimma goes wide left, MacArthur wide right, split backs with Steck and Lutka. McMullen will go under center. It's 1st and 10. Hands it off right side. Brody Lutka. Lutka is going to be tangled up, drug down inside the 45 at about the 43. It'll be a short gain on the play, gain of about 2 for Brody Lutka.
Yeah, just kind of hitting that number 4 hole there is Lutka moving forward, but Jace Model, boy, that linebacker for the Thunder having himself a heck of a night tonight, Sean, defensively.
Thunder are doing a good job of tackling Thunderbird running backs, big physical backs, but the Thunder certainly doing a nice job here in this early second quarter. Split, they'll run wide receivers right and left and split backs behind McMullen. McMullen drops back to pass, looks, going to air this one out. He's got double coverage back there on MacArthur, and it's going to fall incomplete. MacArthur up in the air, maybe had a chance at it, but it goes over his head, brings up 3rd down and 7.
Boy, I tell you what, Eckert and Zavral both back there, and McMullen throwing it up into double coverage. And MacArthur able to get up over the top of the defenders, getting a hand on it, but just a little too far out of his stretched arms. Ball is incomplete, bringing up 3rd and long.
Maybe had a chance with the tight end there, but decided the go route was the way to go. It's 7-0, Thunderbirds leading the ball. Marked at the 43-yard line. MacArthur goes wide right. Zimma and Steck are the wings. Lutka the lone back. McMullen, little end around, goes to Tanner Steck. Steck hit once, got it, one man to miss, dropped the football. It's still loose. It's going to be picked up by Zach Zimma, and it'll be picked up at the 35-yard line, which will be enough for a 1st down. It'll be a gain of about 9 yards. Very fortunate, and the Thunder doing a good job of getting their hand on the football and stripping it away, and the Thunderbirds just lucky that Zimma was there.
Yes, I tell you what, second fumble we've seen now with Steck here, and Zimma able to jump on that and actually move the chains for the Thunderbirds. Result is a 1st down on that play, though. Also to note, Jace Model a little shaken up, slow to get up, and boy, I tell you what, the Thunder cannot lose him tonight, as they got a few things going defensively, and then this beat up, group here. He is definitely pivotal tonight.
So they go back to double wing. Lutka is the lone back. Under center goes McMullen. McMullen going to keep it himself, running to his right, and he is going to be held up and stuck after a couple. He'll pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards. Not much doing off the right side. He tried to put a stiff arm on Model, but there were 2 or 3 other black jerseys right there. It's a gain of 3.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, very impressed with this Thunder defense there. Reese Eckert that time able to come up and just stuck McMullen. And boy, I tell you what, nice little gain, but boy, they are hitting and pads are popping down here, Sean.
9:46 to go, second quarter, 7-0 Thunderbirds. MacArthur goes wide to the left side. Come out with Zimma and Steck at the wings. Lutka's the lone back. McMullen is the quarterback, goes under center. And it's the end around going to Zach Zimma. Zimma shows great speed. He's going to be tripped up at about the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of about 13. They say the ball came loose again, but the official right there is saying that it was he was down already. But again, that ball seems to be sneaking loose on the Thunderbird ball carriers.
Yeah, they played once against Crookston on turf, and a lot of them high school football teams don't get the chance to play on artificial turf, and that's exactly what we have here at the East Grand Forks Green Wave Field tonight, where the Polk County West play. And I'm not sure if that's what's going on or what, but it's getting to be a slippery slope out there, it seems like.
Come out with Manny Johnson now in the game. He's split with Brody Lutka. Steck wide left, MacArthur right. And this handoff, Manny Johnson hit right at the line. He's inside the 20 to the 19, but not much doing there for Manny Johnson. Brings up second down and 9.
Yeah, Johnson, a hard runner, able to get stuck there once again by Model, and I think they're going to take a injury timeout here as we have a Thunder player down on the turf.
So injury on the field. We'll take the injury timeout on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 8:31 to go here in the second quarter. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West 7-0.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090.
Well, Jack Krause was the injured Polk County West Thunder player. They'll help him off the field and tend to him. So another injury here for the Thunder. So it'll be second down and 8 after that gain of 2. McMullen is quickly up to the line, and the Thunder just getting there to get ready, and they hand it off to Brody Lutka. And Lutka is going to be hit and finally driven back. He'll have a short gain on the play, a gain of 3 to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, the Thunder just kind of walking up to the ball there, not quite ready. McMullen taking advantage of that for the Thunderbirds. A quick snap results in a little bit of a gain there for Brody Lutka. But I tell you what, this defense did still hold firm.
7:48 rather. Second quarter, 7-0 Thunderbirds. They're driving. It's third down and 5. McMullen under center. He hands it out to Manny Johnson. Johnson, a good burst of speed to the 5-yard line. And Manny Johnson picks up 11 yards, and that'll be good for a first down.
Boy, I tell you what, Manny Johnson, very impressive last week there, running especially late in the fourth quarter. Once again shows why he belongs in the backfield there. His head down, running hard. Tyus Davis there able to keep him from entering into the end zone. And now the Thunderbirds are knocking on the door for a second score.
They'll send Steck right. They're going to send Zima to the left side. They'll come out with Johnson and Lutka split. It is first and goal from about the 5. McMullen under center. McMullen going to keep it himself, running to his right. I saw a whole lot of black jerseys. Tried to cut up inside. Picks up maybe a yard, maybe 2 yards. Not much doing. And a nice pursuit there by the Thunder brings up a second and goal.
Yeah, that time Skylar Berg, along with their linebacker there, Jace Model, able to plug that gap as McMullen just kind of went down that right side of the offensive line. Thought he saw a hold. Got maybe one, it looks like, gain on that play, bringing up a second and goal.
Ball on the 4-yard line of the Thunder, second and goal. Receiver right, receiver left, split backs once again. McMullen going to hand it off to Manny Johnson, and Johnson's going to fall ahead for maybe another yard or 2. It's down to about the 2-yard line, and it'll bring up a third and goal.
Yeah, Berg and Model there, both for the Thunder, able to wrap him up along with Davis. Ball looks like now it's spotted at about the 1.5-yard line.
6:07 to go here in the second quarter. A 7-0 Thunderbird lead tonight. Third and goal from about the 2-yard line, maybe the 1-yard line, somewhere in between. MacArthur wide to the left side. Lutka is the lone back as they go back to the split, back to the double wing formation. McMullen just going to sneak it in himself, and he's in from 2 yards out. Blake McMullen just doing a good job of sneaking to the inside and in for the touchdown.
Yeah, following that center there again, Bartness right up the middle and able to knock another one down here in this first half of play, leading now 13-0.
Score coming at 5:47, and they'll set up for the PAT. Zima to hold, Steck to kick. And the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds score here in the second quarter. They now lead the Polk County West Thunder 14-0.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
Well, the Thunderbirds on the board here at 5:47, second quarter. Blake McMullen, a 1-yard touchdown run, a 46-yard drive, 11 plays. PAT was good on a stack kick. It's 14-0, Thunderbirds leading.
Yeah, once again, Sean, a lot of hard-hitting, pad popping, snot bubbling, all that good stuff going on down here.
All that stuff you hope to see in a high school football game. And, you know, to start the drive on the Thunder side of the ball and still take 11 plays just goes to credit how well that Thunder defense is playing.
It is. I might add the snot bubbling might be coming from me as allergies are killing me here too.
There might be some pollen in the air.
Yeah.
Steck to kick it away. Reese Eckert back deep. So Steck going to boot this one. Eckert gets it at about his own 5-yard line. Here comes Eckert straight ahead looking for a block. Got a chip block. Nice job, Eckert. Trying to get out to the outside. Brought down around the 29. Good return there for Reese Eckert.
Yeah, Eckert coming up that right side. Nice return before Alton Savior and Bobby Kettle. Kettle able to wrap him up, and then Alton Savior kind of running into Kettle on the sideline. Slow to get up, but everybody looking okay after that one.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunder. Their third possession of the night, trailing 14-0 tonight on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com. Fast moving. There's only 5:40 left in the second quarter.
Crazy.
And now a timeout as the Thunder have to talk about it. Timeout on the field. They're brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It is Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West 14-0.
Brigham Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Brigham Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Brigham Super Value of Mahnomen.
A 14-0 lead tonight for the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds, leading the Polk County West Thunder on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com. Sean Bierk, Tommy Hodak tonight on the broadcast call. Thank you for tuning in. Certainly do appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast.
Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't indeed. Ball marked at the 29 of the Thunder as their offense will come back out. I think they were just trying to find that replacement as Jack Krause, their starting offensive lineman, went out with an injury on that last defensive series. So they bring in a replacement. It'll be 1st and 10. Up to the line comes Zavril. He's going to spread Jacer Davis wide to the left side. They come out with Ty Davis and Jace Model in the backfield. Eckert to the wing on the right side. Under center goes Zavril. Zavril going to hand it off to Ty Davis. Davis with a big hole to run through. And he's out across the 35 all the way to the 36-yard line. That'll be good for a gain of 7 for Ty Davis.
Boy, beautiful run, beautiful blocking there by the up front leaders here. The offensive line for the Thunder propelling him forward. Finally, Zima able to wrap him up, but big play there for the Thunder.
Up to the line, Jacer Davis to the left side. They come back again with the split backs and Eckert at a wing. And they're going to go back to Ty Davis. Davis just picking and finding some room off the right side. Picks up 2. He's going to be a yard shy of that first down. And it'll be a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Lutka able to wrap up Ty Davis there, keeping him 1 yard short of the yard to gain. 3rd and short now for the Thunder. And boy, I tell you what, Sean, very impressed here with Micah Zavril here. The junior, 150-pound junior coming in, 3rd string quarterback, just doing a nice job of running this offense.
Model now the lone back. They go to a double wing set. Davis coming in a slow motion. Handoff goes to Model. Model is pushing his way, and I think he's out to the 40, and that should be good for a first down as Jace Model did a nice job of just pushing his way, and that'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for the Thunder.
Yeah, just a little inside handoff there, and Model able to move forward there, get those chains moving here for the Thunder. And big play there. So Thunderbirds looking to step up and trying to make a stop here as 4:08 to go. Clock still running here as Thunder trying to knock on the door, trying to punch one in before the half.
Up to the line, they'll send Davis wide right. They go back to split backs. Zavril under center. This time it's Eckert and Model. They're going to hand it off to Eckert running to the left side. Lowered his shoulder out to the 41. Gain of about 2 there that time for Reese Eckert. Not a whole lot of room before there was contact.
Boy, I tell you what, Eckert hit the hole perfectly. Got upfield, but ran into Colton Stock. Colton Stock able to come up from that linebacker position, and boy, you just heard a collision pop right there.
So to bring up a second down, 2nd and 9 for the offense. 3:19 to go, second quarter of action, 14-0 Thunderbirds leading. Jacer Davis wide to the left side. They go Eckert and Model, split. Ty Davis is the wing on the left. Under center, Zavril are going to inside give, and that's snuffed out, but a nice job by Ty Davis to still carry the pile for about a gain of 1. It was snuffed out pretty well. They just came on a little end around a trap coming back to the near side, and the defense did a nice job of reading it.
Yeah, just that little inside trap there. Colton Stock coming up, and along with Brody Lotka, Stock wrapped them up, and Lotka laid down the boomstick. Not much doing there for the Thunder, bringing up 3rd and long now.
3rd down and 7. Offense coming back to the line. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Davis left. Ty Davis and Jace Model split. Eckert is a wing. Zavril under center. Zavril back to pass. Looks, setting up the screen to the right side. Ty Davis had it and then dropped it, and it'll be incomplete. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and a big hit put on there after Davis nearly made that catch. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, beautiful play drawn up there by Bicklum, but I tell you what, they let everybody through, had a nice setup, but pass just falls incomplete, and Brody Ludka able to still get a hit on, and so now pass incomplete brings the clock to a stop at 2:13 here in the second quarter.
So they'll get set to punt this one away. Back deep is Steck, the punter. Ty Davis getting set to boot this one away. And now a timeout will be taken by the Thunder. So timeout on the field, we'll take it. It's brought to you by Gordon Construction. 2:13 to play, second quarter. Thunderbirds lead the Thunder 14-0.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
2:13 to go here in the second quarter. It's 4th down and 7 for the Polk County West Thunder. The ball is marked across their own 40 at about the 41-yard line. A 14-0 lead for the Thunderbirds here tonight. And they'll set up for the punt formation. The Thunderbirds will send Tanner Steck back deep once they return to the field.
Wind still a factor here, Sean, as we saw the last punt by the Thunder die.
Davis to kick this. Steck is waiting. Good snap back. Low line driver, and it's Zach Zimma making the catch, and Zimma's going to bring it straight ahead. Finally brought down out across the 45 at about the 47-yard line, and that's where the Thunderbirds will get their next offensive possession.
Yeah, Micah Zavril, they're able to get downfield, wrap up Zima. Zima with some speed, but Zavril able to wrap him up right at that just shy of midfield. Thunderbirds left now, 2:06 left on the clock here in this second quarter with a chance to try to get another one in here before the end of the half.
It'll be first and 10, offense coming to the line. Lutka's the lone back. Receiver to the right side. Lutka, no, back to pass. Goes McMullen, has to throw this one, and making the adjustment is a nice job by Tanner Steck. Made the catch in Polk County West territory at about the Thunder 44-yard line, 43-yard line. It's a gain of about 11. That'll move the chains.
Yeah, that time, like I said, Steck getting downfield. Ty Torrance able to wrap him up here, but Thunderbirds quickly back up to the line.
So they're quickly up to the line. And McMullen will throw again. Looks to the right, wings it out to Steck. Steck makes the catch. Couldn't spin away from all the defenders. And he'll be spun down after inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 yards, and they're quickly back to the line again.
Davis and Torrance on the tackle.
1:16 to go, and here is a handoff. Goes to Brody Lutka, and Lutka stood up at the line, and down he goes for no gain. And that will bring up third down, and now a timeout on the field as the Thunderbirds going to take a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Gordon Construction. We'll take it. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 1:08 to go. Second quarter. Thunderbirds leading 14-0.
Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
14-0 Thunderbirds leading here in the second quarter of action. Ball is inside the Thunder 40-yard line. It's at the Thunder 38. Third down and about 4 for the offense of the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds still have a timeout left, as does the Thunder. So the Thunderbirds will come to the offensive side. The Thunder will come to the defensive side. Third down and 4. McMullen will lead them up. They go receivers with Steck and MacArthur and Zima wide right in a trips formation. Lutka's the lone back. McMullen under center. And they didn't. Here is a pass out to Zima on just a quick screen going to the right. Zach Zima is down the sideline, steps out of bounds. He'll have a first down inside the 30 at about the 29. That's a gain of about 8 yards, and that will move the chains.
Yeah, just a little quick throw to Zima. Zima using that speed to get the first down, gets out of bounds, able to save that timeout for the Thunderbirds. 1:01 left now on the clock.
It'll be first and 10, the ball at the 29, 1:01 to go. Second quarter, 14-0. They go trips left this time. Lutka the lone back. McMullen under center. McMullen drops back to pass. Looking, now wings it out to Tanner Steck, but it's well over the head of Steck. That'll hit the ground for an incompletion. Brings up second down.
Yeah, McMullen looking, his first look was downfield, but very good coverage there by the Thunder, and able to try to throw it out to Steck, but just end up throwing it right over the top of his stretched out arms, bouncing out of bounds. So bringing up now second and 10.
56 seconds to go in the half. Second down and 10, 14-0 Thunderbirds. Trips on the right side. McMullen will go to the gun. McMullen drops back, delivers a pass. That one's caught by Steck. Short completion to about the 22-yard line. He'll pick up about 7 yards on the completion.
Steck just settling down there right along the sideline, able to play that out-of-bounds thread and able to thread one right in there and step out of bounds. Third and about 4 to go. 3rd and 3.
Up to the line they come, this time spreading the trips on the left side. McMullen will go back to the gun. Lutka behind him. And they throw the quick hitter out to Steck, and this one falls incomplete. It just didn't look like Steck got going forward. The pass maybe just a little too far out in front of him.
Well, I'm standing right on the line of scrimmage, Sean, and it was kind of crazy. As I talked about that wind being definitely a factor here, as McMullen threw that ball, the wind took it, and it just rolled.
Brings up a 4th down and 3 for the offense. 14-0. Now they'll send McMullen and MacArthur to the left side as Zima steps in at the quarterback in that Wildcat formation. Zima going to keep it himself, and he'll run to the left, pitch out to Tanner Steck. Steck gets a race to the end zone. Touchdown for Tanner Steck. And on 4th down, the Thunderbirds go 22 yards for the score. They just run the Wildcat and option out.
Boy, I tell you what, beautifully designed play there as Zima able to come down that left side, able to get it out to Steck right at the last second, trying to get his defender to commit, which he did. Gets it out to Steck. Steck able to outrun the defenders and pop one into the corner here before the half.
42 seconds. Steck, 22-yard touchdown run. They'll set up for the PAT, and that one is going to be good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds punch one on here before the half. They now lead Polk County West 21-0.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall.
Well, the Thunderbirds punch one in here before the half. Came at 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Tanner Steck, a 22-yard touchdown run, a 53-yard drive, 7 plays. PAT good on a Steck kick. It is 21-0. So Steck will set up the kick back deep. It's Reese Eckert. So the kick by Steck, low line driver, and Eckert lets this one go right past him and go to the end zone. And the Thunder will get the ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that time just a low worm burner, a lot like my golf drives, and just bounces right into the end zone. They're aided by the wind. So 20-yard line here for the Thunder and 42 seconds for them to try to make something happen.
So the Thunder offense will come to the line or come into the huddle here, 21-0. The score tonight on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com. And quarterback Micah Zavro will bring them to the line. They'll keep Model in the backfield. Jacer Davis wide to the left side. They come out with 2 wings. Ty Davis, Reese Eckert. And this is a handoff that goes to Model straight ahead, following the guard in the center, and it's out across the 25 to the 26. That's a nice gain on first down of 6 yards.
Yeah, nice little pickup there before Barton is able to wrap him up for the Thunderbirds. And now 2nd and about 5 here for the Thunder as they're back up to the line.
So they move quickly here as the clock runs with 18 seconds as Zavro rolls out. Here comes pressure from behind and eluding one, and then caught from behind is Zavro. He does pick up a couple. It picks up a yard there. And it'll bring up, well, that'll be the half. I think they're going to run another play here. So that'll be the end of the first half. At the half, Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West by a score of 21-0. We'll be sending it down to the field where Tommy Hodak will talk with the head coach of the Thunder. We'll see if Darren Bicklum will chat. So they're going to run down Darren Bicklum. It's Tommy Hodak and Darren down there on the field.
Able to run down Coach Bicklum here. Coach, very 1 second here, Sean. Very impressed with your defense here. I know you find yourself down 21-0 against the Thunderbirds, but boy, I tell you what, your boys have really shown a lot of hard hitting, a lot of big stops here, and I guess just your thoughts here on this first half.
Yeah, I think defensively has been a bright spot for us tonight, and we're, like we said, there's a big task in front of us, and a few miscues here and there, but that's going to happen. But for the most part, I think we've battled well on defense.
Yes, I totally agree there. And like I said, having some success here, and like you said, at the beginning of the game, a little beat up, going down, second, third stringers coming in, and like I said, just very, very impressed in how they're doing. I guess keys for the second half.
Just keep going, don't lay down and just keep playing hard and doing what we need to do, and obviously keep believing, and that's what they've been doing. And yeah, I'm very happy with how we played defensively. Offensively, yeah, but that's a very good defense too. So, but no, that's we'll just regroup and try to win the second half.
All right, I'll let you go there, Coach. Best of luck here in the second half.
All right, thank you much.
Thank you.
That is Darren Bicklem. He's the head coach of the Polk County West Thunder, joining us here at the halftime report. We'll get into it here when we continue. At the half, it is Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West 21-0 on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Congratulations, Junior and Bridget.
Halftime report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and your agent for the Detroit Lakes and Bijou area, Joe McCullum. Give Joe a call for a free quote today, 218-844-5970. Joe offers insurance of all sorts, including auto, home, farm. He offers life insurance, insurance for your ATVs, UTVs, snowmobiles, fish houses, and, of course, your campers as well. Call Joe for a free quote, 218-844-5970. Joe McCullum, your agent for Farmers Union Insurance with offices in Detroit Lakes and Bijou. Well, 21-0 here at the half. It has been a defensive battle. Scoring got going in the first quarter at 7:22. Mahnomen Waubun's Brody Lutka, 56-yard touchdown run, a 79-yard drive. 9 plays. The PAT was good on a Tanner Steck kick. It was 7-0. Then would be scoreless until the second quarter. It'd be at 5:47. Mahnomen Waubun's Blake McMullen, a 1-yard touchdown run, a 46-yard drive, 11 plays. The PAT was good on Steck's kick. 14-0. The Thunderbirds get the ball back late in the second quarter. They'd score right before the half. 42 seconds remaining. This time it'd be Tanner Steck, a 22-yard touchdown run, 53-yard drive, 7 plays. The PAT was good from Steck, which leads us into the 21-0 score. Looking inside the numbers here. First for Polk County West, 23 yards of offense. Through the air, Micah Zavril is 1 of 2 for 3 yards. Making that catch was Reese Eckert. He made the catch, a 3-yard reception. On the ground, 12 carries, 12 carries for 20 yards. Led by Jace Model, 6 carries, 17 yards. Ty Davis, 3 carries for 10 yards. Reese Eckert, 1 carry for 2 yards. Micah Zavril has 2 carries for -9. The Polk County West Thunder have run 17 plays from the line of scrimmage here. They have 1 first down, 1 penalty for 5 yards, and have not turned the ball over. For the Thunderbirds, 207 yards of offense thus far on the ground, 27 carries, 175 yards, led by Brody Lutka, who has 6 carries for 75 yards. Then he has a touchdown. Blake McMullen, 9 carries, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Zach Zimma, 5 carries, 57 yards. Manny Johnson, 3 carries for 14 yards. And Tanner Steck here has, he's got 4 carries for 29 yards here in this first half. Through the air, Blake McMullen, and a touchdown as well for Steck. Through the air, McMullen is 4 of 9 for 32 yards. Tanner Steck, 3 catches, 24 yards. Zach Zimma, 1 catch for 8 yards. Thunderbirds have run 35 plays from the line of scrimmage. They have 10 first downs, no penalties, no turnovers here, although they've had a couple of drop balls that have bounced the way of the Thunderbirds, but have not turned the ball over. That is the look at the first half numbers as our halftime report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Give them a call for a free quote, 218-844-5970. We'll go to a timeout. We'll come back. More to come on our halftime report here in East Grand Forks, home of the Polk County West Thunder, where the Thunderbirds lead the Thunder 21-0 on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Are you confident in your financial future? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We help you create a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's saving for retirement, funding education, or building wealth. It's not just about numbers, it's about your life. Let's work together to build a strategy that grows with you. Call today for a complimentary consultation. 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. We are at the half here tonight. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West by a score of 21-0, and the Thunder a couple of injuries here tonight up on that offensive line. Jack Krause left the game. Also left the game was Alex Reitmeyer. He's on crutches down there, so the Thunder continue to get a little dinged up here as the season goes on. Not what you want to see for Polk County West here at this period in the season. Mahnomen Waubun, they lead 21-0 here at the half. Next week, Mahnomen Waubun will be at home for homecoming. They'll host Pine River Bacchus. We'll carry it on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. Pre-game show will be starting at 6:30. Kickoff 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you. Mahnomen Waubun hosting Pine River Bacchus next Friday night. We'll go to a break. One more time out. Come back. Second half is next. It is Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West tonight 21-0 on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
Halftime report here brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Free quotes. Give them a call, 218-844-5970. So we'll see if we can send her down to the field and pick up some comments from John Clark Jr. as he's still chatting with his players. Trying to get everything squared away for the second half, as we'll be right up on it here not too long. And a fun game so far. A beautiful night for high school football. The wind maybe dying down here a little bit as the night's gone on. Still warm, though.
Yeah, it's still warm, but not as hot and humid as it was earlier. Nice little breeze is still a factor, though, tonight, Sean, is blowing from left to right, or I'm sorry, right to left here as you're viewing on the TV.
So we await head coach John Clark Jr. We'll see. Oh, there he is. We'll send her down, Tommy.
All right, joined here by head coach of the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr. John, you find yourself up 21-0 here in this first half. But boy, I tell you what, a very tough Polk County West team that you have been very familiar with over the years. Hard hitting, very physicality. Boy, I guess your thoughts here in this first half.
Yeah, I thought Polk County West, you could tell it's their homecoming game, and they played super hard. And I don't think we matched their effort, to be honest with you, Tom. So hopefully we correct that the second half. They did some things that confused us too. So we got a little confused, and you know how that goes. When you get confused, you tend to stand and watch a little bit instead of just drive out. So, we'll see if we can be better the second half.
All right, any keys to the second half as far as changes?
No, just get back to our fundamentals and do what we're good at, and get off the ball. Like I said, I think we got confused, so we kind of stood and watched and waited to see what was going to happen instead of just firing out. Our bread and butter is winning the line of scrimmage, and we didn't do a very good job of that first half.
All right, well, wish you the best of luck here in the second half there, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Sean.
It's John Clark Jr., head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here at the half. Our halftime report has been brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and the Joe McCullum Agency with offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Call Joe today for a free quote, 218-844-5970. Insurance of all sorts. It's Joe McCullum with the offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes, your agent for Farmers Union Insurance. Well, we're set for the second half here tonight. Thunderbirds will be kicking off to begin the second half. The Thunder will be receiving. 21-0, the Thunderbirds lead to begin this second half. Sean Bierk, Tommy Hodak, the broadcast call tonight here in East Grand Forks, home of the Polk County West Thunder, home of the Sacred Heart Eagles here tonight. Beautiful night for high school football. You wouldn't think you'd be in 80-degree weather on October the 3rd, but yet here we are.
Here I am, and actually it's so hot, Sean, I wore my regular shorts, but I think I could have went with the shortcut, the 1972 version of super short shorts, but I have not, well, you wouldn't want to have seen that, so.
Show off your Christmas hams a little bit?
Well, I think the refs probably would have, stopped the game trying to tell me to shut my lights off and then realize it's just my white legs.
Get a chance to see them pockets and what's in them. Definitely would have drawn some attention away from this ball game.
Woo, Daisy Dukes.
The nice thing is most people in those stands were wearing sunglasses, so. So it'll be Steck to kick it off. Reese Eckert is back deep for the Polk County West Thunder, and we're ready to go tonight. Second half starts now, 21-0 Thunderbirds leading. So Steck boots this one a little shorter kick this time. It'll be picked up in the wedge. I think it was picked up by the running back, and a big hit put on there as it was Ty Torrance carrying the ball out across the 30. They might mark it right on the 30. It'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice little return there by Torrance there before Bobby Kettle, who has had a very good year so far on the special teams side. Bobby Kettle able to get him wrapped up and brings him down at the 30-yard line.
Offense for the Thunder will come to the line. Zavro leads them up. They'll spread Jacer Davis to the left side. Zavrel's going to direct some traffic here. Now they're going to split the backs. Eckert and Model. Man in motion. This is a handoff, straight ahead running, moving the pile, and a nice job. And this time, actually, the running back was Dylan Larson. Dylan Larson with a good carry of 11 yards, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, Larson able to get past the first two layers there of that Thunderbird defense, gets all the way back to the safety before Steck able to wrap him up, moving the chains for the Thunderbirds. So big play to start off this second half.
Ball is out at the 42-yard line. It was a gain of 12 for Dylan Larson. He'll stay in at that running back as Davis goes wide left. Eckert and Ty Davis are the wings. 1st and 10. Zavrel under center. Handoff will go to Larson again, and Larson again finds his way pushing out across to about the 45-yard line. A little shorter gain this time. It'll be a gain of 3 for Dylan Larson on that carry.
Yeah, Larson able to get upfield there before we had Lutka and McMullen able to, Lutka and MacArthur on the tackle there for the Thunderbirds.
Be 2nd down and 7 from the 45-yard line of the Thunder with 10:53 to go here in this third quarter of action. A 21-0 Thunderbird lead. Davis wide left. They split the backs this time with Ty Davis and Dylan Larson. Under center. Zavrel looks it over. And back to pass. Goes Zavrel. Now in trouble. Rolling to his right. Here's Micah Zavrel showing some speed. He's got a 1st down, and there's Micah Zavrel. We got a penalty flag late. Carries all the way into Thunderbird territory to the Thunderbird 44-yard line. That would be good for a gain of 11, and there was a late penalty flag as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the flag is. Looks like a personal foul there against the Thunderbirds, so that'll move another 15 yards and for a big gain for Zavrel.
So a 1st down. And that is going to move the ball well into Thunderbird territory, all the way to the Thunderbird, call it the 29-yard line. I didn't see what it was, but I know there was some activity in the backfield with Blake McMullen back there. I don't know if that's who they threw the flag on or not, but now the Thunder have it 1st and 10 from the Thunderbird 29. Zavrel in the back has under center. Man in motion is Ty Davis coming to the near side. Handoff in the middle goes to Dylan Larson, and Larson churning the feet. And he's going to pick up 2 yards, and boy, Larson coming out, and he's running hard to start this second half of action.
Yeah, he must have got cooled down there at the halftime because it was hot this first half. But boy, I tell you what, he is running hot right now. Big offensive drive here for the Thunder as you tack on that penalty. They're deep now into Thunderbird territory.
They'll sprint Jacer Davis to the left side. Ty Davis and Dylan Larson in the backfield. And we're going to have a false start coming against the Thunder. That'll be their second penalty. Total of 10 yards. That'll move it back 5 yards. Back to about the 33, 34-yard line is where they'll mark it. It'll be second down and about 13 now with 9:43 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Bernhoff there on that far right side there. The tackle position, a little bit of a jump.
Split backs once again. Zavril under center. Zavril handing off right side. Here's Ty Davis. Good head of steam, and Davis going to carry to the 25-yard line. And now a late penalty flag comes in, and I think we're going to have a face mask. That'd be good for a gain of 8. And Ty Davis doing a good job, and that's going to face mask against the Thunderbirds. So a 10-yard penalty. Was it a 10 or a 15?
Yeah, that looks like a 15-yarder. Now, boy, I tell you what, that's something that Coach Clark talked about in the pregame interview with you, Sean, is that last week saw themselves crippled with penalties, and now on this drive here, this opening drive of the second half for the Thunderbirds find themselves with 30 yards in penalties.
21-0 Thunderbirds lead, but the Thunder are driving. Jacer Davis wide left. Zavril under center, Ty Davis in motion. Handoff goes to Dylan Larson, and Larson just following that big offensive line to about the 6-yard line. He'll pick up 4 yards on that carry. It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, just able to get right up the middle there, gaining a couple yards. And now the Thunderbird defense trying to stiffen up, trying to bend but not break here as the Thunder are on a roll, trying to punch one in.
Split backs, Larson and Ty Davis. Eckert is the wing on the right side. Zavril under center from the 6-yard line of the Thunderbirds. Handoff goes to Dylan Larson again, and Larson gets caught up in a big pile to the 5-yard line. He'll pick up 1 yard on that carry and bring up a third and goal now from the 5.
Yeah, that was a whole wall of white that met him in the line of scrimmage there. Short gain on the play, if any, and so now third down and 5 here for the Thunder.
8:03, third quarter, 21-0 Thunderbirds lead. It is third and goal from the Thunderbird 5-yard line. Zavril under center. They go split backs with Ty Davis and Dylan Larson. Larson under center. Back to pass. Looks, throw this one. It's just too tall for Jacer Davis. Davis running the post route, was wide open on that route, and the ball was just thrown a little high.
Boy, I tell you what, beautifully drawn up play there. And as you said, Davis able to run up, jumped up, but just outside the stretched out arms and fingers. We'll even throw those in there for him to pull one in. So now fourth and goal, and the Thunder desperately trying to punch one in.
Ball at the 5-yard line. It's the offense will get the play in the huddle. 7:45 here in the third quarter. Up to the line they come. They'll go receivers on the right side with Eckert, Davis, and Davis. Larson is the lone back. Zavril goes under center. Zavril back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Micah Zavril rolling, throwing this one. It's knocked away. He tried to loft it in to Reese Eckert, and it's knocked away, and the Thunder will turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, he ran all the way over to the sideline darn near and was able to get the throw off. Zach Zima coming up from that corner position, able to knock it out of bounds, and a big play there for the Thunderbirds, preventing the Thunder from scoring. So now Thunderbirds find themselves deep in their own territory, trying to get some breathing room here now as the ball rests on the 5-yard line.
So to the line comes the defense, or the offense. MacArthur wide right. McMullen will look it over, double wing set. Lutka's the lone back. McMullen looks to throw this one, and it is incomplete. Was it picked off? It's picked off. It went off of Ethan Jackson's hands right into the hands of Reese Eckert, and an interception. And the Thunder have the ball right back deep in Thunderbird territory.
Boy, big play there by the defense. We've been talking about this defense, even though Thunder find themselves down 21-0. I tell you what, this impressive display here of defense for this banged up Polk County West Thunder is quite impressive.
They'll have the ball at the Mahnomen Waubun 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the offense of the Thunder. Davis going wide to the left side. They'll come out with Larson as the lone back. 7:34 to play third quarter. Here is Zavril under center. Zavril going to throw this one. Here comes pressure, and Zavril couldn't get away from it. And Manny Johnson from a linebacker brings up a second down and about 17. So the ball moves back to the 25-yard line. Davis wide left, split backs with Larson and Ty Davis. Zavril under center. Handoff right side. Here's Ty Davis. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. So that'll be a loss of 1. It brings up second down and 18.
Yeah, Colton Stock from that linebacker position coming through for the Thunderbirds. And no gain on the play. And boy, I tell you what, bending but not breaking here. Thunder were knocking on the door at the 5-yard line. 4th and goal. They were able to knock one away. And then now with an interception, faced with 3rd and 18 now.
Zavril under center, split backs. Jacer Davis, split backs. Jacer Davis wide to the left side. Eckert to the wing on the right. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. They're going to set up a little screen pass caught from behind. And a great job by Blake McMullen to sniff that one out. They had a whole bunch of black jerseys out in front of Dylan Larson. That would have went for a long way. Instead, no gain on the play.
Boy, I tell you what, Blake McMullen did a fantastic job there, just very disciplined. And that was one that was thrown earlier, Sean. And obviously, Thunderbirds doing their homework there as everyone rushed. McMullen hung back, stuck right with that receiver. And as soon as he got the ball, wrapped up from behind.
5:38 to go here in the third quarter. 21-0 Thunderbird lead. Ball remains at about the 26, 27-yard line. 4th down and long. 4th and about 19. Up to the line comes the Thunder. Zavril will go to the gun. Trips on the right side. Zavril back to pass. Pressure coming. Zavril dumps it across the middle, and it is incomplete. Manny Johnson is able to knock it away. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Boy, that time the ball intended for Jacer Davis. And, boy, I tell you, Manny Johnson able to come in, and those two just collided. Davis now a little shaken up after that one, but Johnson able to knock that one down. Big turnover for the Thunderbirds.
So the Thunderbirds will have it on their own 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
What?
As they'll spread MacArthur to the left side. Double wings with Steck and Zima. Lutka the lone back. McMullen under center. McMullen going to keep it himself, and he hurdles over 1, hurdles over 2, and he's still on his feet. And here's Blake McMullen still trying to make his way. He's going to get a first down as he picks up 11 yards, and that's all Blake McMullen on that carry for the chain mover.
Boy, I tell you what, McMullen there just showing just grit and determination on that one. As high stepping, jumping over guys, hitting players, taking them on. Head on, and boy, I tell you what, picking up a big first down there for the Thunderbirds, trying to get some of that momentum back.
21-0, Thunderbirds leading, 4:50 to go, third quarter of action tonight. Receiver to the right side is MacArthur. They come back with 2 wings. Lutka is the lone back as McMullen goes under center. McMullen hands it off to Steck. Steck eludes 1, can't get around the next guy as Reese Eckert caught Steck on that end around, that trap play, and he picks up 1 yard.
Boy, and that's a play that we've seen now for the 3rd time, Sean. Eckert able to sniff that one out, and just not much going there for Steck as he come around that left side. And Eckert able to get in, tackle him, and gain of about 2 on the play.
4:10, clock winding here with a 21-0 lead for the Thunderbirds in the third quarter. McMullen leads them up. They're going to go Steck wide left, receiver right. McMullen under center. Hands it off to Brody Lutka, and Lutka is going to be piled up right away. Be a short gain, 1 yard there for Brody Lutka. Brings up a 3rd down, third and about 7.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, just a wall of Polk County West Thunder players just lining up. I think there was maybe 1 player that was not in on that tackle and able to stop Lutka, bringing up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 situation here now for the Thunderbirds.
Up to the line they come. They're Spread MacArthur wide right, Zima wide left. Split backs with Steck and Lutka in the backfield. McMullen under center. This is a handoff. They give it to Brody Lutka. Lutka is running. He'll have enough for the first down, as forward progress will get him to about the 49-yard line, and he'll pick up the 7 yards they need to move the chains.
Boy, I tell you what, Lutka just going right up the middle there, and finally stopped after he gets past the line to gain, and just going to get hurdled on here by a Black Sea. Refs maybe letting that go a little bit longer before the whistle blowing, but boy, I tell you what, big pickup there for the Thunderbirds.
2:55 to go in the third quarter, a 21-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. Steck wide left, MacArthur going to the right side. They go with a wing Zim on that right side, and Lutka the lone back to pass. They're going to throw this one, and it is almost picked off. They try to get Steck on a quick post, and Riesecker just about picked that one off. They got a penalty flag down too.
Yeah, looks like we have a holding on the Thunderbirds here, which, like I said, third penalty that we've seen now in this second half for the Thunderbirds.
So that'll be a holding call. Mahnomen Waubun caught in a hole. It'll be a 10-yarder. And that'll move things back to about the 39-yard line. It'll be first down and 20 for the Thunderbirds. So first and 20. McMullen will lead them up. They go twins right with a wing. That's Zima. They're going to actually go a trip formation. McMullen back to pass, looking pressure coming. He's going to deliver this one, and it'll be caught by Steck. Steck makes the catch, nearly picks up enough for the first down. He's going to have 18, and it'll be just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Yeah, on that one there, trying to run the same play on the opposite side there. That time able to connect with Steck is McMullen. Steck able to get a big gain there. And now second and about 2 for the Thunderbirds.
1:55 to go, third quarter of action, 21-0 Thunderbirds lead tonight on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. MacArthur wide on the left side, 2 wings. Zim and Steck back to their wings. Lutka is the lone back. McMullen is actually going to look this over. And it'll be a handoff that goes to Lutka, and Lutka got nowhere. In fact, he lost a yard on the play, and a nice job defensively by the Thunder to sniff that one out, and it's a loss of 1. It's third down and 3.
Yeah, that time there, Jaser Davis able to wrap up Lutka back in the backfield there. And as you said, actually lost a yard on that one. So big push here by the Thunder defense, trying to get some of this momentum back. Has had a very good offensive drive in that first offensive series of the half, but momentum now starting to swing back towards the Thunderbirds.
58 seconds to go in the quarter. McMullen is under center. Lutka's the back. It's third down. And here comes the blitz. They're going to call it, and they're going to pitch this one out in a dangerous pitch. McMullen tried the option, and boy, that looked ugly as he tried to get it out to Zima, and they lose another 4 yards. And things moving the wrong way here for Mahnomen Waubun.
Yeah, just kind of a delayed pitch there. It wasn't very smooth, if you will, as McMullen was trying to cut. And as he's trying to cut, then trying to look back, and threw it just a little bit behind Zima. Zima having it come down onto the turf, and luckily for the Thunderbirds, Zima able to cover that one up.
Fourth down and 6. They're going to go for it. McMullen will go to the gun. They're going to go trips on the left side with MacArthur, Steck, and Zima. McMullen back to pass, looking in trouble, throws this one out, and it is picked off down the sidelines. And it is almost to the house, number 51. Don't have him on my roster, but almost went pick 6 on it.
Boy, I tell you what, just read that beautifully. Cut in front of Steck, the intended receiver there, able to pull that one in and squeezed it, ran down that close sideline, and as you said, almost to the house as Steck was able to chase him down. Ball now, though, I didn't see where they brought it down, Sean. but that will be the end of the third quarter. But definitely that momentum needle now in the Thunder favor.
Liam Larson with the interception, and we go to the fourth quarter. After 3 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it is Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West 21-0.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
Well, we go to the fourth quarter of action tonight. And it is Polk County West with the football down at the 15-yard line after a Liam Larson interception that almost went pick 6. So it's on the Mahnomen Waubun 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Thunder. Zavril comes out with split backs as we get things rolling in the fourth. Zavril hands it off left side. Here is a Reese Eckert carrying out to the left side, and he got tripped up after a couple. Don't know if he kind of caught his foot on the turf, but he, what could have been a big play ends up being a gain of 1.
Yeah, that could have been a very big play there, Sean, as I think the old turf monster was able to pop up. I don't think there's any gophers here, as I believe it's like concrete and really hard stuff underneath, but needless to say, is only a gain of 1.
Larson and Eckert split in the backfield. Ty Davis the wing. Jacer Davis wide right. 2nd down and 9. Here's a give going left side. Eckert fumbles the football, but is able to fall right back on top of it. And he's going to lose yards this time. He's going to lose about 4 yards.
Yeah, that time Brody Lucca able to get back there and knock the ball out. Ball now sits at about the 18-yard line, between the 18 and 19-yard line, bringing up a 3rd and about 13 here.
10:53 to go in the ball game. A 21-0 Thunderbird lead. It's been a stalemate of a second half, although the Thunder have had the ball in Mahnomen Waubun territory for a good portion of this second half. Well, the Thunder taking their time here to get the play called. I think they might end up taking a timeout here, and they do. Timeout on the field. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen Quality Construction Services, provided by Gordon Construction. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West 21-0.
For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
It is a 3rd down and 13 for Polk County West. 10:31 to go in the ball game. Mahnomen Waubun leading 21-0 tonight here on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Thunder trying to punch one in here. Like I've said, they've had the ball on the downhill slide most of this second half. They had it the 5-yard line of the Thunderbirds, couldn't punch it in. Recovered a fumble at about the 18 or 15-yard line, couldn't get it in there, and now a interception that took it all the way down to about the 15-yard line. They've moved backwards since having it.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, a lot of physicalities we talked about still in this game, but Thunder having a lot of success, but sometimes you get 2-3 good plays, and then all of a sudden they get caught for one in the backfield.
Zavril under center. Split backs in the backfield. Zavril back to pass. Throws the quick hitter, and it's a little hitch and go, and goes to Ty Davis. He's down to the 10-yard line. It's going to be good for 9 yards. But they're still shy of the first down by about 5 yards.
Yeah, they tried the old hook and ladder there and able to pull it off, but it was stopped short at right at the 10-yard line here. So 4th down and about 5 to go. Knocking on the door here with about 10:25 left in this 4th quarter.
For as quickly as Jaser Davis got hit, I don't know how he even got that pitch out to Ty Davis. They go trips right. It's 4th down and 5. They can still get a first down. It's at the 10-yard line of the Thunderbirds. Zavril drops back into the gun. Dylan Larson alongside of him. Zavril back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws a quick out route. And now we're going to have a penalty flag. I believe it'll be holding. And I think this one will be declined. It'll be an over on downs. So that's what it'll be. Holding on the offense. 10:21 to go, and it'll be Thunderbird football.
Yeah, big stop there by the Thunderbirds. That's exactly what happened, Sean. Holding call on the Thunder is declined, and the Thunderbirds will now take over.
They'll have it on their own 10-yard line. And then it'll be 1st and 10. Thunderbirds leading 21-0. So the offense coming here. The Thunder suffering another injury there as Jace Model has not been back into the ball game here tonight. So now the Thunderbirds getting the correct personnel on the field. 1st and 10. Zimma wide to the right side. Split backs in the backfield with Johnson and Lutka. And it'll be a handoff that goes to Brody Lutka, and Lutka is going to be hit once, hit twice at about the 13. It'll be a short gain for Brody Lutka of about 3 yards. Lutka with 85 yards rushing here tonight.
Yeah, Lutka doing what he can there, and like I said, running hard tonight. But boy, I tell you what, this Thunder defense really putting the lick on every time a Thunderbird player touches the ball.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 7 for the offense.
Oh.
Up to the line, Zimmo go wide left.
Very impressive defense thus far.
Split backs, Johnson and Lutka. McMullen goes under center. Now McMullen's got to look things over. Maybe changing the play here at the line of scrimmage. And this is a keeper by McMullen. Got past 1, got past 2. He's got a first down. He's going to pick up 10 yards out across the 20 to the 23-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 10 and a stick mover.
Boy, I tell you what, we talked about injuries for this Thunder defense, and unfortunately, Reese Eckert now on the for the Thunder. So we'll see as they intend to Reese Eckert take a injury timeout.
Injury timeout, we'll take it. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 9:26 to play. Thunderbirds leading 21-0.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Reese Eckert able to walk off under his own power. I think he'll get a breather and probably come back out. Up to the line comes the offense for the Thunderbirds. 9:20 is the clock running here. 21-0 Thunderbirds leading. Has not been an easy 21 points. McMullen will go under center. Split backs. And that's a handoff that went to Manny Johnson. And Johnson was piled up right away. Almost looked like he got going early. No flag, though, and no gain.
Yeah, that time there, exactly what you said there, Sean. But Isaac Edwards there for the Thunder immediately wrapping up Johnson. Johnson trying his hardest to try to get a little bit of a gain, maybe 2-3 inches is all.
8:45, fourth quarter of action, second down and 10. Ball is right on the 25-yard line of the Thunderbirds. McMullen leads them up. They go Zimma wide right. McMullen goes under center, hands it off to, McMullen going to keep it himself, has nobody. They don't even know he has the ball. He's at the 50, at the 45-40, 35-30, one man to beat. He gets past that one man, 20, 25, 10, 15, 5, touchdown. Blake McMullen carrying it all the way, 75 yards for the touchdown, and a great play fake, and the Thunder defense was coming right. McMullen was running left, and he travels the way for the score.
Boy, I tell you what, exactly right. Great ball fake there by McMullen. McMullen wide open, gets to that far sideline, heads down that sideline, able to outrun, and then cuts back inside, outruns the defenders, and pops one in here for the Thunderbirds, now leading 27-0.
27-0 the score. Mahnomen Waubun scoring here in the fourth quarter. Second touchdown of the night for McMullen. The kick is up, and the kick is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, fourth quarter of action, 8:17 to play. Mahnomen Waubun leading Polk County West, 28-0.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Well, the Thunderbirds score here at 8:17, fourth quarter. Blake McMullen, a 75-yard touchdown run, a 90-yard drive. 4 plays. PAT was good on a step kick. The Thunderbirds leading here in the fourth quarter, 28-0.
Yeah, big play there for the Thunderbirds as we see McMullen, like you said, able to turn on the jets, get down that sideline, punch one in there for the Thunderbirds, and now leading 28-0. Thunderbirds kicking off into the wind.
Back deep for the Thunder is Ty Torrance. Steck will get ready to kick it away. So Steck will boot this one. And it'll be bounced around on the ground. It'll be bobbled around and now fallen on finally by Skylar Berg. And the Thunder will have the football first and 10 at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that one bouncing around there dangerously where Thunderbirds possibility for that recovery, but Thunder luckily able to hop on that one. Ball now be spotted at about the 33-yard line. Is that, Sean?
Yeah, about the 33-yard line. It'll be first and 10. 8:15 to play in the ball game as Micah Zavra will bring the play into the huddle. Zavril doing a head count as they've had to shuffle players in and out tonight. So they've got several that are on the sidelines. Dustin Carl on the sideline as well now. Receiver going to the right side. Zavril under center. I think the Thunder maybe new players out there altogether. And they hand it off in the middle. And the play comes to a halt. Didn't know where it was going, who was running the football. And I still really don't know. I think it was number 22. I think it's Jackson Laurie that carried the ball.
Yeah, Jackson Laurie with the carry there. Ethan Jackson on the tackle. The ball just kind of disappeared there in a sea of jerseys, both black and white, and just kind of did a little bit of a waltz, and finally Jackson able to wrap him up, bringing him down.
Wide left is Roman Zimprich. Zavril the quarterback, split backs. Zavril going to hand this off. They give it to, and now switching fields is number 7, Rylan Hansen, and Hansen's finally going to be tackled back around the 25-yard line. That'll be a loss of 8 on the play.
Yeah, kind of a big play there as a lot of pressure once again. Ethan Jackson getting into the backfield, able to turn the runner, and then Blake McMullen able to mop up after with a big tackle for loss of 8.
7:02 to go in the ball game. Thunderbirds starting to switch out as Drayton Tibbetts is checked in. Zavro goes under center. It's 3rd down and about 18, and this is going to be a Zavro keeper right in the middle of the field, but there was not much doing. I don't know, Zavro didn't have a whole lot of room to go there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get the defense a little flustered there, thinking they're going to go to the air, trying to go up the middle, but Thunderbird defense not fooled, and now a punting situation for the Thunder.
Tanner Steck will drop back. Davis, I believe, is punting. 6:22, clock running tonight on Gold 101.5, KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. 28-0 Thunderbirds lead. Not a running clock, it's just running right now.
I know what you meant.
So the punt on the way. High booming punt. Steck calls for a fair catch. He makes it at about the 46-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense will have the football. So the second string offense will trot onto the field here for Mahnomen Waubun. So they'll mark it at the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mahnomen Waubun.
And we'll see, as Sean just said, some new faces here for the Thunderbirds. And I think we're also probably going to see maybe a couple new players here for the Thunder as well.
Yeah, the Thunder have sent out several, as Noah Wagner out there along with Alexander Drake. Thunderbirds will have the quarterback, Cade Walsh. Manny Johnson is the running back. They have Thor Askelson, I believe, at a wing. The other wing is Drayton Tibbetts. Man in motion is Askelson. Handoff goes to Manny Johnson, and Johnson hit initially, falls into Thunder territory all the way to the Thunder 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 5 for Manny Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson there on that one, just actually a little friendly fire as he kind of tripped over his lineman's foot there, able to plunge forward. But boy, I tell you what, had that not happened, he had lots of green in front of him.
Evan Warren on the field. Also Keenan Goodwin, he's the wide receiver on the right side. Cade Walsh will lead him up. Walsh under center. Walsh going to hand it off to Drayton Tibbetts. Tibbetts going to carry for a 1st down. They're going to mark him inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. Picks up 7 yards, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, that time Blair Johnson on the tackle for the Thunder. And Thunderbirds now able to try to get something moving here with get some experience for these younger guys. 1st and 10 here for the Thunderbirds.
14th first down of the night for Mahnomen Waubun. Hand off. They're going to give it to Tibbetts again, and Tibbetts is going to carry to about the 35-yard line. That'll be good for a gain of 7 for Tibbetts once again.
Drayton Tibbetts with a nice run there, able to just get that head down, forward momentum, just drive his feet, able to pick up a nice chunky yardage.
2nd down and a long 3 is what we'll call it. Tibbetts will lead him up to the line. Actually, that's Cade Walsh leading him up to the line. Receiver going to the left side. Tibbetts is the lone back. Walsh will send a man in motion. That is Bobby Kettle. And now getting out is Cade Walsh, and Walsh is going to be picked up and brought down at about the 31-yard line. That'll be good for a 1st down as he picks up 6 yards, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, and when you say picked up and brought down, literally picked up there by Rylan Hansen there of the Thunder, just picking him up and gently laying him down.
Up to the line comes Walsh once again. He'll hand it off to Tibbetts, and Tibbetts is moving the pile. Carries the ball. Gain of about 3-4 on the carry there for Drayton Tibbetts.
Seeing Keenan Goodwin along with Dylan McMullen checking in now for the Thunderbirds.
Up to the line they move again. 3:45 to play. Askelson along with Kettle are the wings. This is a Walsh keeper. Here's Cade Walsh trying to get to the corner. Cade Walsh turns it on. Is he going to get in? He's just shy. He's down at about inside the 5 at about the 3-yard line. Cade Wallace is able to carry there for a gain of about 23 yards.
Yeah, nice run there by Walsh, getting to that outside, just unable to get away from the defender there. Able to pull him down was number 12, Roman Zimprich. And Thunderbirds now knocking on the door for another possible score.
Ball at the 2. Walsh up to the line. Askelson and Kettle are the wings. Tibbetts the running back. Handoff goes to Tibbetts, and Tibbetts is going to bust his way into the end zone. Drayton Tibbetts for a 2-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, nice hold there made by the offensive line of the Thunderbirds, allowing Tibbetts to basically just walk right in, putting up another score now 34-0, T-Birds over Polk County West Thunder.
So they'll set up and go for a PAT. Kettle is the holder. And the kicker who got it up and through was Keenan Goodwin, and the PAT is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Mahnomen Waubun now leading the Polk County West Thunder 35-0.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Well, the Thunderbirds get the score here in the fourth quarter late, 3:27 to play. It was Drayton Tibbetts, a 2-yard touchdown run at 3:27, a 53-yard drive, 6 plays. PAT good on a Keenan Goodwin kick. Thunderbirds lead 35-0. So the Thunderbirds will get set to kick it away. Cade Walsh will kick it. I think that's Dylan Larson back deep. And Walsh will boot it away. And this one's going to be kicked along the ground, bounces around. Jaser Davis going to pick it up, come to the near side, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line. That is where the Thunder will have their next offensive possession.
Yeah, once again, Bobby Kettle having himself a field day here in special teams this year. Bobby Kettle able to make a lot of big plays here, big tackles. Speedy little guy getting downfield very quick and able to bring down Davis.
3:23 to go. Thunder on the offensive side. Ty Davis is the quarterback. And they need one more player, so coming out is Charles Hart. Hart will come out. They'll get the right personnel, and Davis will lead them up. Zimprich, the receiver on the left side, split backs. Handoff goes to Laurie. Jackson Laurie able to carry for a couple for up to about the 38-yard line. Be good for a gain of 3 for Jackson Laurie.
Yeah, Laurie able to get upfield there, carrying a couple defenders with him, and finally just kind of bottled up by a big host of Thunderbirds. And a couple of yards on the play, pickup of about 3.
Chase Stock checking in for Cade Walsh. Zimprich wide to the left side. Davis leads him up. Laurie the lone back this time. They go with 2-wing set. And in motion. Back to pass is Davis looking. Now he'll just cut it up and run. And Davis out across the 40. Tackled at about the 43-yard line. It'll be good for about a gain of 5 there for Ty Davis.
Boy, lots of pad popping still, Sean. Here we are late in the fourth quarter. We got, the second units in, and boy, still just a lot of hard hitting and tough running here by both Thunder and Thunderbirds.
So Davis will get the play, and he'll bring it back in. Ball at the 43. It's 35-0 Thunderbirds with 2:12 to play in the game. Stick around. We'll have your post-game report coming up. Zimprich wide left. One back is Jackson Laurie. 2-wing set. Davis under center. 3rd down and short. And diving ahead is Ty Davis. He's going to have momentum out to the 45. That should be good for a gain of 3, and that should move the Thunder into a 1st down.
Yeah, able to just sneak around his center there, able to lunge forward, getting it out to that, like you said, 45-yard line, just past the paint, and moving the chains now for the Thunder.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is at the Thunder's 45-yard line. Up to the line comes Polk County West. They go split backs, Larson and Jackson Laurie. Back to pass goes Davis. Looks. Now airs it out down the middle of the field, and that is almost picked off by Chase Stock. Went through his hands, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, broken up there by Chase Stock there. Bobby Kettle both kind of fighting over the ball as the ball slightly underthrown. Pass results as incomplete, and 2nd and 10 now for the Thunder as they're trying to hurry to the line with about 45 seconds left in the game.
Up to the line they come. Davis under center. And this is a handoff straight ahead for Jackson Laurie. He's out to about the 48. Laurie for a gain of 3. Clock remains running with 28 seconds to go.
That time on the tackle for the Thunderbirds, Isaac Harlock able to come up from that linebacker position and fill that gap. 15 seconds left as Thunder trying to get another play off.
They'll hustle up here with 10 seconds. Last play of the game here. Man in motion. Davis quick pitch out to Dylan Larson. Larson is going to be hit, and he's going to be drugged down. And that'll end the ball game with a no gain there for Dylan Larson, and that'll be it.
Yeah, Chase Harlock sniffed that one out and laid the boomstick down to end the ball game here, where tonight Thunderbirds find themselves victorious 35-0.
So our post-game report on the way. Stick around, we'll have it all for you as tonight the final score. Mahnomen Waubun over Polk County West 35-0. You heard it on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Log on to isd592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen. The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. Be amazing with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. Be adventurous. Be the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, our post-game report is brought to you by Franzen Financial Services and your financial wealth advisor, Kurt Fillion. Contact Kurt by dialing 218-230-2822. Personalized services, college funding, estate planning, insurance services. Kurt can help. Check out Franzen Investment Services and your wealth advisor, Kurt Fillion. He is with Franzen Investment Services. And tonight, the Thunderbirds get the win, 35-0. It was a battle, though, as the scoring started in the first quarter. 7:22, Mahnomen Waubun's Brody Lutka broke a 56-yard touchdown run, which capped off a 79-yard drive. 9 plays, the PAT good on a stack kick. It was 7-0 after one quarter. We go to the second quarter. 5:47, Mahnomen Waubun, Blake McMullen, a 1-yard touchdown run. 46-yard drive, 11 plays. The PAT was good by Steck. It was 14-0. The Thunderbirds get one more right at the end of the second quarter. It would be at 42 seconds. It would be Tanner Steck, a 22-yard touchdown run, a 53-yard drive. 7 plays. The PAT good. 21-0 at the half. We go to the third quarter. It was a stalemate. The Thunder had opportunities as they were in the red zone 3 separate times. Just could not cap it off. But in the fourth quarter at 8:17, Blake McMullen would break a 75-yard touchdown run, 90-yard drive, 4 plays. The PAT good. It was 28-0. And then the backup guys would get one at 3:27. It was Drayton Tibbetts, a 2-yard touchdown run, a 53-yard drive, 6 plays. PAT good on a Keenan Goodwin kick. 35-0. The final. Thunderbirds are 6-0 as Polk County West drops to 2-4. We're going to send it right down to the field. Tommy Hodak has got some of our stars of the game. They're brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Tommy.
All right, joined here with senior Blake McMullen, quarterback for the Thunderbirds. Blake, congratulations on another victory here, going 6-0 now, defeating a very good Polk County West Thunder team. You know, started out maybe a little bit slower than normal from what you've been used to, but your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, they came out hard, played us tough, and we responded in the second half, got a couple scores in the third quarter, and that was nice to see.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you know, a lot of maybe some different looks that they were giving you, that trying to make some adjustments in the game. Talk about maybe you know, at halftime, you know, some of those adjustments that were made.
Yeah, they're lining up differently on defense. They did a good job, well coached, lining up, stunt to their players, and at halftime we just regrouped and just figured out who we got to block.
And certainly did see that there. Able to pop one off, a nice 75-yard run for yourself there, throwing on the Jets. Nice little cut back inside. Able to get one in the corner of the end zone. Congratulations on this win. And who do you got next week there? I think is it Pine River?
Yeah, Pine River back is at home for homecoming, so make that a good one.
All right. So, well, best of luck to you, and we will see you next week.
Thanks, Tommy.
All right. Thanks, Blake. Up next here, Zach Zima, Junior Zach Zima. Zach, boy, I tell you what, a wild game tonight there defensively. As I was just talking with Blake, you know, Thunder able to give a little bit of fits for you guys, and just a very physical team, a team that you guys are very familiar with. But your thoughts after some physicality?
We got to be more physical. We got to do a lot of work this upcoming week to play Pine River.
In Pine River, you know, a very good opponent as well, coming in on a home game, and boy, I tell you what, a big night. You know, a lot of distractions here. Mahnomen celebrating their homecoming week, and you know, I guess how do you try to get away from those distractions here and stay focused in football?
At practice, you gotta know what you're doing at practice, and don't mess around.
Yeah, very serious, very physical, and I think overheard the coach say a very mean practice, and maybe a lot of film, and try to learn from this one.
Yeah, we need it.
All right, well, congratulations again, moving on to 6-0, and we will see you next week as you take on Pine River Bacchus.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Sean.
Stars tonight for the Polk County West Thunder. I gave Ty Davis a star, and also tonight a star goes to Isaac Edwards. both played really well tonight. Congratulations to our stars of the game. We'll step away, take a break. We'll come back. More to come. Our Friends and Investment Services, Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor, post-game report. We'll continue after this on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsing and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun Ogama White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun Ogama White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun Ogama White Earth School District.
Post-game report continues tonight, brought to you by Franzen Investment Services. Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor. Well, tonight our Subway Super Sub of the game, that's next up. And tonight I give it to Polk County West's Dylan Larson. Came in the second half at the running back spot. Great spark of energy, did a great job of just making things happen tonight. So congratulations to Dylan Larson. He's our Subway Super Sub of the game. Courtesy of Subway in Ada, they invite you to eat fresh. Hey, we're going to keep her right here because we got the head coach of the Polk County West Thunder, Darren Bicklum, joining us here tonight following a 35-0 loss to the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. I tell you what, the score doesn't indicate how this game went, I don't think. I thought your kids came out and they laid it on the line. I thought they played well tonight. Just gave up a couple of big plays and then just couldn't cap a few things off. Your thoughts after this one?
Oh, thank you for that. No, I'm happy how we played. Obviously not the result, but we played hard on defense. And had a few times on offense we got things moving, but, then again, if they bend but don't break kind of thing, that's quite a defense we're playing against. But, no, I mean, yeah, proud of how we played hard. I thought we brought the physical tonight, and that was nice to see.
And you lost a couple of more key components tonight, which is it's terrible to see, but you had kids that had to step up, and I thought they did tonight.
They did. We went from turnovers to injuries in week 2, and it's been just piling on. But the ones that came in did a nice job. And, some of those guys are a year away from being a varsity starter, and you have to play them. But, that's the way it is. But proud of their effort. And I made sure I told them at the end of the game. And, sometimes moral victories.
Yeah, and a positive step forward. I mean, you had some things I think that you found on the offensive side, that at times worked. You brought some kids in that found some spaces to make some moves. So, I mean, really, you can take more good out of this game.
I think so too. I mean, like you said, the score is 35 rip, but I thought we played them hard. And I was proud of that. And outside of a couple of scores, they had to earn them all.
Yeah.
And that was good to see. They had to sustain long drives, and there wasn't a lot of big ones ripped off, a couple, but and that's what we were worried about coming in, is not giving up big plays.
You talk about that defense. I thought, when we talked in the pregame show, tackling was going to be a big thing tonight, and I thought your kids really tackled well, kind of held the big backs down tonight.
Yeah, and those guys are dudes to tackle, and even McMullen too. I mean, you don't get quarterbacks that are 6'10", 270, But definitely I'm very proud of their effort, and they got to the ball, and they gave it all they had.
What do you got coming up next week?
We go over to Cass Lake. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, it'll be a good week to get healed up and hopefully go get us a win.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, you kind of piled up a few more here tonight. What's kind of the status on some of these guys?
Well, I don't know. I think a couple more are out for a while, so we'll see what happens Monday, see what we got left, and see what's in street clothes, and we'll go on from there.
They'll be strapping you up here pretty soon to go out there and play.
Yeah, you better get the defibrillator out. But, I got one play left in me. That's about it.
Hey, it could be the big play, though.
Or the big one.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a good game for you guys. I think, it's, like I said, positives to bring out of it, and I'm sure maybe some excitement with some of these kids coming in out of this week.
It was, and there's some young guys that made some nice plays tonight, and it was good to see that, they did what they did, and they didn't. Hey, we could have laid down. We did not. So
yeah.
I'm very proud of that effort.
Vic, I appreciate you coming up here tonight, and best of luck next week.
Thank you much. Thanks for the coverage.
You bet. It's Darren Bicklem. He's the head coach of the Thunder. I'm going to give you something to give to one of your players here, so hang around as our post-game report goes to Dylan Larson. Okay. You bet. Post-game report continues here as we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll hear from John Clark Jr. He's the head coach of the Thunderbirds as our post-game report will continue right after this.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
Well, our post-game report continues as we got the head coach of the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here after a 35-0 victory over Polk County West here tonight. Rays, obviously it was a little bit more of a battle than what the score maybe shows, but I thought your kids, they made the big plays when they had to, and hey, a tough road win, but a good chance for your kids to see a pretty tough ball game tonight. Your thoughts after this one?
I agree. I thought it was a very tough ball game. I think our kids found out that games aren't played on paper; they're played on the field, Sean. And I tipped my hat to the Polk County Thunder. I thought I knew their situation coming in, that they're pretty banged up and missing quite a few kids, to be honest. But I thought they took it to us early. I mean, like you said, if we don't get a couple big plays, it's a really close game. So credit to them. And I just again, all regular season is a learning experience until you get to the playoffs. You just got to keep learning lessons and improve from those. So I think tonight will be another great learning lesson for us, and I think we will be a better team because of it.
I thought your defense did an excellent job, bend but don't break in the second half, especially. The Thunder had the ball 3 separate times inside the red zone, but your kids, they held tough, and they came up with big plays on that side of the ball.
I don't know why we don't play that same defense when teams get it inside the 15-yard line. And I mean, if we would do that all game, we'd be really tough. But they kind of had us on our heels coming out of halftime. There, they were just running wedge right up our throats there, and we did a poor job of adjusting to that. And that's. But like you said, I mean, we bent, but we didn't break. We sure stood tall down at the end, and that's a credit to our kids too. That's not easy to do. I know there was frustration out there on the field tonight, and had to play through some of that and fight through a lot of that. And but like you said, I mean, come up big when we needed to, made plays when we needed to. So that's what good teams do.
Yeah, and I think really your defense played well all night. Your offense, I think at times once they adjusted in a couple of situations, you break a couple of big plays. Big-time players are going to make big-time plays, and I think you had a couple of those tonight.
Yeah, we did. And, and the way they were playing their defense, they were loaded up pretty good. And, if we could just get through that first line and then break a tackle, and we were going to be off to the races. So, and we did that a couple times. I just, like I said, we're going to learn. And frustration on the field and frustration in the coaching ranks too, Sean. We just did some silly things blocking-wise tonight that didn't make sense to us. So kids got confused. And again, Polk County, you got to give them credit for mixing up their defenses, and they were jumping around a little bit kind of at the snap, and it confused our kids, and no doubt about it. And like I said at half, once we were confused, we just kind of stood and watched instead of just going to block somebody. So again, we'll learn, and it's not always going to be a perfect drive, a perfect play. So but yeah, I mean, put up 35.
And it's not a bad thing to have to deal with a little adversity. I mean, that's just a growing thing because let's face it, as the season goes on and you get into the postseason, you're going to see that.
Absolutely. You're definitely going to see that, so why not experience it now? Like I said, that's what the regular season is for learning and going through all of these situations and gaining experience. And we still have kids that haven't played a whole lot of football. I mean, that are playing pretty much every down. So, that they got to learn. And you learn by experience. And, they're gaining. The last 2 weeks have been very valuable, I really think. So, we'll watch film. This will be a good film to watch. Maybe a coaching blunder. We didn't watch a whole lot of film as a team last week like we normally do. We kind of broke our normal routine. So we won't do that again, Sean.
You got Pine River back is coming in for homecoming next Friday night. Team you haven't seen here in several years, so a different look for you.
Yeah, that'll be fun, and I think they do a good job of mixing up run and pass, and like I said, a new team, so we get to do our due diligence scouting and figuring them out. So good week coming up ahead. Again, we'll worry about ourselves here more than anything, but definitely make sure we have a plan for Pine River, and we're ready to go on Friday night.
Rays, I appreciate it here. Congratulations on the win tonight, and best of luck next week.
Thank you, Sean.
It's John Clark Jr., head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here following the victory over Polk County West here tonight on a Friday night. We'll go to a quick timeout. We'll come back. We're going to get our Enbridge Energy player, and, of course, we're going to wrap things up here tonight. 35-0 Thunderbirds over the Thunder on Gold 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Well, let's get to our Wild Rice Electric Power Play of the game tonight, presented to you by Wild Rice Electric, your member-owned cooperative tonight. The power play, I'm going to give her to Blake McMullen, a 75-yard touchdown run, a little misdirection there, almost like a bootleg pass or bootleg run, because everybody was going one way and he was the only one going the other way. And, well, he could have dropped the plow after about 70, but he kept going, so he gets into the end zone. A 75-yard touchdown run. Congratulations to Blake McMullen. Power play of the game presented to you by Wild Rice Electric, your member-owned cooperative. Now we'll get into our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge, life takes energy with Enbridge. And the energy player of the game, I gave it to Polk County West's Dylan Larson tonight. I thought he played really well and he came out and really had a great spark of energy tonight. A great job for Dylan Larson. Congratulations. He is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. He got a free t-shirt courtesy of Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. Well, let's wrap.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Well, let's get into our final numbers here tonight. As we'll start with Polk County West, just 72 yards of offense, 60 on the ground, led by Ty Davis, 7 carries, 25 yards. Dylan Larson, 5 carries for 22 yards. It was Jace Model, 6 carries, 17 yards here tonight. Through the air, Micah Zavro went 2 of 8 for 12 yards, or 3 of 8 rather, for 12 yards, making catches. Ty Davis, 1 catch, 9 yards. And it was also tonight, Reese Eckert, 1 catch for 3 yards. 42 plays from the line of scrimmage as the Thunder tonight. 42 plays, line of scrimmage. They ended up with 5 first downs, 2 penalties for 10 yards. Did not turn the ball over there, 2 and 4. The Thunderbirds, 404 yards of offense on the ground, 44 carries, 354 yards. Blake McMullen, 12 carries, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brody Lucka, 10 carries, 85 yards and a touchdown. Tanner Steck, 5 carries, 30 yards and a touchdown. Zach Zimma, 6 carries, 53 yards. Manny Johnson, 5 carries, 19 yards. Drayton Tibbetts, 4 carries, 20 yards. And Cade Walsh, 2 carries for 29 yards. Blake McMullen through the air went 5 of 12 for 50 yards and 2 interceptions. Tanner Steck, 4 catches, 42 yards. Zach Zimmer, 1 catch for 8 yards. Thunderbirds, 54 plays from the line of scrimmage. They had 16 first downs, 3 penalties, 40 yards. 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions here tonight. The Thunderbirds are 6-0. That'll do it for the broadcast. Thank you to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you have heard and seen throughout the broadcast here tonight. Certainly do appreciate it. Please patronize those fine advertisers. Final score tonight, Polk County West Mahnomen Waubun over Polk County West by a score of 35-0. From East Grand Forks, the home of the Polk County West Thunder, it is, I'm Sean Bierk. Speaking for Tommy Hodak, have a great weekend, everybody.